Patrick shoved SpongeBob into a swamp. Then he stuck a stick in SpongeBob's mouth and pulled out his own armpit hair to glue it onto SpongeBob's head. All of this, just so they could get into a sunbathing party. One day, a sun tanning trend swept across Bikini Beach. Everyone was trying out different ways to get the perfect tan. A guy named Cool Kelp Seal became the talk of the town. His skin tone was flawless. He announced that he'd be throwing a sunbathing party that night. Everyone got an invitation, but when SpongeBob and his friends went to grab theirs, they got rejected. Their skin didn't meet the party's tan standards. So to get in, SpongeBob transformed Patrick's house into an artificial sun. He had Patrick lie down first to test it out. 30 minutes later, Patrick had a perfect tan. Seeing Patrick's results, SpongeBob couldn't wait to jump in. He warned Patrick to keep track of time. At first, SpongeBob came out looking perfectly bronzed, but when the time was up, Patrick had completely forgotten and went out for a stroll. By the time he came back and opened the rock house, SpongeBob had turned into a dried up sponge. Patrick was horrified. At first, SpongeBob didn't realize how bad it was, but the moment he looked in the mirror, it hit him. He had overcooked himself. His body was now crispier than a potato chip. Suddenly, Patrick had an idea. He grabbed a hose, wet the dirt, and buried SpongeBob in it. He figured mixing SpongeBob with soil might help them sneak into the party, but when they walked down the street, they scared everyone they passed. That's when they realized this look was a total disaster. Feeling defeated, they went to a dessert shop to cheer up. Looking at the caramel on top of the ice cream, Patrick had another idea. He covered SpongeBob's body in caramel and smoothed it out with a spatula. SpongeBob thought it looked perfect. He was finally ready for the tan party. That night, everyone had to show proof of their tan to get in. One little anchovy was thrown into the trash, just because the color of his butt didn't match. When it was SpongeBob's turn, he and Patrick managed to sneak in. The party was in full swing. But then, Cool Kelp Seal brought out a dozen tanning machines. At first, SpongeBob didn't think much of it, until the caramel on his body started to harden. He asked Patrick for help, but Patrick did the opposite. He drew everyone's attention right to SpongeBob. Right then, the caramel cracked wide open. SpongeBob's real form was revealed. Just when he thought he was about to be kicked out, something unexpected happened. Cool Kelp Seal was stunned by SpongeBob's dried out look. He said the true goal of tanning was to become completely dried out. SpongeBob became the life of the party.
Straight from Shibuya on some Zen. We back ramped up, we on 10. It's a marathon and look, we coming for the win.